Before the world recognized him as The Rock, Dwayne Johnson was simply a kid searching for stability in a life that constantly shifted beneath his feet. Born into a wrestling family in 1972, his father Rocky Johnson competed as a professional wrestler and his grandfather Peter Maivia was also part of the industry, but notoriety did not equal wealth. The family faced financial hardship and relocated often. At one point they were evicted from their apartment in Hawaii. That experience stayed with him forever and planted a fierce determination to never feel powerless again. As a teenager, Johnson discovered structure through football. His size, speed, and natural athletic ability earned him a full scholarship to the University of Miami, where he joined a national championship team in 1991. For a time, the NFL appeared to be his future, but after going undrafted in 1995 and spending a short period with the Calgary Stampeders in the Canadian Football League, he was released and left with just $7 in his pocket. That figure later became a symbol of his comeback and inspired the name $7 Productions. With football over and no clear direction, he chose a path that changed everything by stepping into the wrestling ring, following his father's legacy, signing with WWE, then known as WWF, under the name Rocky Maivia. His early runs struggled as fans rejected him, chanting "Die Rocky Die," frustrated by what they viewed as a manufactured push. For many, that reaction would end a career. But for Johnson, it became motivation. He reinvented himself as The Rock, a bold, charismatic, trash-talking persona that electrified arenas. His catchphrases, swagger, and elite mic skills transformed boos into explosive cheers. By the late 1990s, he stood among WWE's biggest stars alongside icons like Stone Cold Steve Austin, headlining multiple WrestleMania events, capturing world championships, and helping push the Attitude Era into mainstream culture. WWE evolved into global entertainment, and The Rock was central to that surge. His comedic timing and natural screen presence suggested wrestling was only the start. Hollywood soon opened its doors with his breakout in The Mummy Returns in 2001, followed by The Scorpion King in 2002, which made him one of the highest-paid first-time leading actors at that time. The shift was challenging as early roles often boxed him into the muscular action archetype rather than a serious performer. But Johnson valued strategy and patience, gradually widening his range in family films like The Game Plan while preserving action credibility. The true breakthrough arrived when he joined the Fast and Furious franchise in Fast 5, portraying Luke Hobbs and injecting new energy that elevated the saga into a billion-dollar powerhouse. From there, his box office presence soared. Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle revived a classic property into major success, followed by hits such as San Andreas Milano, where he voiced Malian Hobbs and Shaw. Studios began to rely on him as a dependable global draw whose name alone could launch a film. Beyond acting, he constructed a business empire, founding $7 Productions to develop film and television projects, co-launching Terramana Tequila, which rapidly became one of the fastest-growing celebrity spirit brands, and securing endorsement partnerships that reinforced his reputation as discipline-driven and relatable. His social platforms expanded to hundreds of millions, blending workout motivation, behind-the-scenes access, and personal insights, shaping a narrative of resilience, gratitude, and relentless ambition. What distinguished his ascent was not only physical dominance but authenticity, as he spoke openly about depression after his football dreams collapsed and about early financial struggles, humanizing his image and strengthening bonds with audiences worldwide. He was more than a larger-than-life action figure. He was someone who failed publicly and rebuilt from the ground up. As his visibility increased, so did his ambitions, shifting from actor to producer to entrepreneur, guiding projects creatively and strategically. He emphasized leadership, discipline, and ownership, seeking influence behind the camera rather than simple casting. That perspective transformed him from celebrity into brand. From being cut in Canada with $7 to ranking among Hollywood's highest-paid actors, his path reflects constant reinvention. Football player to overlooked wrestler to worldwide icon, wrestler to blockbuster star, and actor to business powerhouse. His journey never moved in a straight line, yet every setback demanded evolution. Today, when audiences see Dwayne Johnson on red carpets or leading major premieres, they witness confidence, refinement, and authority. But beneath that image lies decades of risk, rejection, discipline, and calculated expansion. His legacy is not merely about physique or fortune, but about adapting within industries that never stop changing. Whether inside the ring or beneath studio lights, he mastered above all the ability to convert pressure into opportunity.